I'm the Ho part of Hawaii Ho. Don Ho, that is. And this little grass shack, well, it was made special. We flew it in special for the visitors who'd be disappointed if we didn't show them Hawaii the way it used to be a long time ago. Well, those little old grass shacks and those little old grass skirts are gone now. Hawaii has a new look. But we still have that same old feeling, the same old sunny feeling. Hawaii is a way of life, the American way of life, because Hawaii is a part of America. And to us Hawaiians today, this is the only way to live. I don't say Hawaii is heaven because I haven't been there. And I'll probably never make it. But sure, whenever you have sunshine, you have little shadows, little rough spots, little trouble. But the way we handle this is we take them in as partners. We make them junior partners, though. And we put them in their proper place. What we say here in Hawaii is malia malia. Translation, ain't no big thing.
He was like the ambassador to Hawaii. You know, he was our big superhero of the islands. No matter how big and who he knew, whatever, he always remembered that he was a local boy and he was always down to earth. That's the one thing that always, just blew me away. You ask any visitor on the mainland, something about Hawaii, and they're gonna tell you, oh, Don Ho, Tiny Bubbles, and bro, you should see the reaction when I play Tiny Bubbles, in Waikiki. It's just, people just get so excited.
Because he was kind of a naughty guy. He was brash and loving, and he certainly brought the old Hawaiiana to the forefront. But I think one of the things that will always remind me of that wonderful, glorious time is how Donald could bring old Hawaii to the visitor, which kept them coming. He was the best marketing tool Hawaii had. Will there be another Don Ho? Not for a long time. People throw the word aloha around all the time. He lived it.
During Tiny Bubbles, I would do like a little impression of him because he would have these huge Elvis sunglasses. So I found some at the international marketplace and I would bring him up and he would always have like his red wine with him. So I would take his red wine and I would sing, I'd do a little impression of him.
Make me happy, make me feel fine, tiny bubbles.
I feel that when I'm doing his songs, and I still do his songs in Waikiki, that, I get to transport them, I guess, to a certain time when it was just the music and the atmosphere and Hawaii and all of that kind of just oozes together, I guess.
The anxiety was that you didn't know what he was going to sing. You better know all the numbers. He would just sing and then you would dance, and especially if you were called up from the audience and you said you wanted to do a particular number, maybe to show off a little bit more. And he said no, he wanted to do Beyond the Reef.
You have a great style. It's a kind of a laconic attitude. And it's a pleasure to see a guy.
Laconic.
Laconic meaning very easygoing.
He's such a local boy, and when he's not on stage, he's in his shorts and slippers, doesn't brush his hair, he's got his visor on. And we could be going to like a meeting with executives and I'm like, dress up a little. But he would always just be shorts and slippers, and so he was just really true to himself, and he didn't have to, dress up or have a tie or anything like that.
This is Kamehameha School. To get in, you have to be part Hawaiian. The Hawaiian kids who come here have names like Kili'ipule'ole, O'Brien, Rodriguez, Goldstein, even Ho. I went to school here. And every day is like homecoming day whenever I come here to pick up my kids.
Wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us. And some other woman's crying to her mother.
You know, and he took everybody that needed help, everybody and anybody.
I remember the first time meeting him was down at Waikiki Beach. He would come down to the beach all the time, and I was one of the Waikiki Beach boys, and I was giving, you know, I would do surf lessons and canoe rides, and Don would come there with all the uncles, Uncle Blue Makua and all the guys down there, and he would hang out. I had to have been about, maybe I would say 19 years old when my group Kapena got invited to go to the Don Ho show. It was at the Hilton Hawaiian Village, the Dome, which is non-existent anymore, you know. You know, he would always do that for the young entertainers, you know.
Uncle Don was really the first person who kind of like took me under his wing and taught me everything.
He carved the way for all of us to have an opportunity to, you know, perform and get the stage and a goal to go international, but yet he was just so true to himself, and I'd hear those stories all the time.
He would always put me on the spot. Every now and then, he would keep me on my toes. Like, he'd be like, "Okay, tonight you're gonna say a joke on stage," or I would be on, you know, I would play my song, and then I would sit with Uncle Don, and then, you know, we would talk, and then we would be like, "Okay, we're gonna sing this song together," and so he would always like keep me sharp in that way, always throwing new things for me to do. And I actually arranged a song to share today of his "I'll Remember You." He would always sing it by Kui Lee, and he would always sing it, so I tried to arrange it for this.
You know, when I was a little kid, I used to go down to the international marketplace at the Duke Kahanamoku. I was a really young kid and couldn't get in, so I would stay out. I would just sit outside and listen to the party that was going on. It just looked like everybody was having a good time.
You make Dean Martin sound nervous when he says
Here's to the girls.
summer.
Here's to the girls of the summer.
Oh, together now.
Here's to them all. Now that the fall has taken them all.
One of my favorite Don Ho songs, of course, is I'll remember you. And whenever I would do it, especially at the Waikiki Shell, I would have his widow, Haumea Ho, would come up and dance the hula, and such a beautiful thing. And she also gave me this shirt. This is Don Ho's favorite shirt. I'm sure he had a lot of favorite shirts, but I happen to have one of them. So. I remember you. Long after this, and the summer is gone, I'll be lonely, oh so lonely, living only to remember you. I'll remember too your voice is soft as a warm summer breeze, your sweet laughter mornings after, ever after, I'll remember you. To your arms someday, I'll return to stay. Till then, I will remember you. Every bright star we met wishes upon. Love me always, promise always. Ooh, I'll remember you. Ooh, I'll remember you.
Here's a song I really like, and it says a lot, and I feel it. And now the time is here, so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, state my case, which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every...
The celebrity thing, I never got to his head, you know, and he was just truly loved his islands, loved his family, loved the people, you know, and loved music.
That really inspired me, because, you know, to see people happy and having a good time, and great music, you know, it's a great combination. And of course, I'm sure the Mai Tais were good too, but that helped.
You're doing good, baby. He would say something like that.
And people from America, mind you, or from Europe would come back year after year and spend their vacations here. He was always wanting to be next to the ocean or with his own people, the Hawaiians. He always said to us, give your all, do your best, and reign as Hawaiian people. So that's what I remember about Donald.
I would like to think that as he's looking down on us now, that I make him proud, but he's always right here.
And did it more.
beyond the reef, where the sea is dark and cold, my love has gone, and our dreams gold. There'll be no tears, there'll be no regretting. Will she remember me? Will she forget? I'll send 1,000 flowers where the trade winds blow. I'll send my loving heart, for I love her so. Someday I'll know she'll come back again to me. Till then my heart will be beyond the reef. I'll send 1,000 flowers where the trade winds blow. I'll send my loving heart, for I love her so. Someday I'll know she'll come back again to me. Till then my heart will be beyond the reef. Till